This story is called State Fair. Okay, it all started when my wife tells me her cousin Ted is arriving from Holland. She found him on the internet. I didn't even know she had a cousin on the internet. So we pick him up from the airport, and he's got this pamphlet called Why Americans Act That Way. And it's this list of habits that Americans have that most of the other countries do not share. Okay, one was Americans believe change is good. I go, yeah, of course change is good. But Ted says, no. In most of the rest of the world, change could mean a revolution or a coup or a flood. Come on, Ted. Another one was, Americans don't believe in fate. My wife asks, what, like a palm reader? No, he says, more like there's a plan already in action that we're just playing out. I mean, that's crazy, right? Why get up in the morning? Why watch football? So I say, come on, Ted, we're going to the state fair. And the three of us load up and head to St. Paul. Now, a mile out, it is a regular madhouse. Thousands of people from all over the state. Ted says, look, there's a parking place. It's only $5. My wife goes, don't waste your breath, Ted. At the fair, you park on the street. It's tradition, which is true. And only after about an hour of driving around, there it is, a beauty. I'm sort of in front of a fire hydrant and blocking a driveway, but it's not bad, and it's only about a mile from the fair. At the main entrance, a statue of Goldie the Gopher welcomes everybody. This huge, powerful fiberglass gopher with bulging biceps and a patronly buck-toothed grin. I mean, what a better representative. But Ted says, a gopher, this is a rodent, a vermin. Cows break their legs into holes. Your farmers tried to poison him. Huh? We love Goldie. I mean, I never questioned Goldie. Oh, but then it gets worse, way worse. We get inside and we're met with a sea of our people and the smell of grease, the reason we look the way we do. The wife and I are both wearing our I'm with stupid t-shirts, like I'm her brother from another mother, or she is my sister from another mister, and I got a plenty of Pepto-Bismol in case we eat something. Okay, I got this day all planned out. First, we go to Machinery Hill and look at all the farm implements. Ted says his farm back home dates back to William the Conqueror. I go, oh yeah, Ted, well, some of our farms go back over 150 years. I say, come on, Ted, how about we watch a calf being born and then grab a bite to eat? So we head toward the birthing barn. Ted says, I think some things should be done in private. Okay, so we hit the food building. The whole time Ted's saying, you call this beer, you call this cheese, you call this sausage. Finally, my wife goes off on him. Okay, look at Ted. It's not a sausage. It's a hot dog. Say it. Hot dog. And this kind of beer is designed for after mowing the lawn, so it goes down fast. And these are cheese curds. They should squeak on your teeth when you bite them. Ted says, we age our cheese to perfection. She says, well, the perfect age for this cheese is about 20 minutes. Let's get some corn. Ted says, corn? We feed that to our pigs. She says, give it a try. I gotta agree with my wife on this one. I don't know what their schools teach them over there, but I think it would be good for more Europeans to travel, learn what the world is really like. Next, we head to the cow barn, and we watch a woman sculpt the dairy princess out of butter. And then we see the crop art, pictures made out of seeds. The top of the Sistine Chapel has God's finger as a pumpkin seed. Now, this is a kind of art I can understand. I mean, I don't know what I like, but I know it's art. Then after that, we see the world's largest hog. My wife states, that fella's got some bragging rights. She's right. Then after that, the sheep. Now this is her favorite. The sheep enter the arena all wearing Norwegian sweaters. See, they take the wool from the sheep and then they knit it back into Norwegian sweaters. I mean, it's genius. The crowd goes insane, on the inside. Okay, now is when everything goes to HE double hockey sticks. We go into the midway. Junior high kids running around free of their parents. It's like where Pinocchio ends up just before turning into a donkey. And then we hear it, a voice, hey, you. Everything in me says, don't turn. I turn. And there he sits, the dunking clown. Now, the dunking clown is a man perched on a small platform over a tank of water. The object is to throw a ball at the target that drops the clown into the water that appears far from hygienic. Now, his job is to insult and enrage you into buying 3 balls for $1. And I remember this guy when I was a kid. He's been doing this forever. His arsenal of insults knows no limit. I mean, he could get Gandhi to throw a ball. The clown sees Ted. Hey, you. Ted's politeness gets the best of him. "Yeah," says Ted, "what is it you want?" "What's the matter? Don't you like me?" Ted says, "I like you just fine." "Are you a Kraut?" "I am from Holland." "We pulled your butt out of the war." Ted says, "You should not speak." "Oh, I'll speak. I'll speak." What we don't know is this guy is wearing the face paint of a traditional European clown that's never supposed to speak. For Ted, this has gone beyond endurable limits. He buys 3 balls. The clown starts singing Lily Marlene. Then the clown turns on me. He points to my wife. "Hey, is that your twin brother?" I buy 3 balls. I threw 2 of them, but I missed. My wife tells me later I was throwing at his head. Then she grabs the last ball and boom! The clown drops into the water. Ted rushes the tank yelling something in Dutch that seemed to require more phlegm than usual. He's all tanked up on cheese curds trying to kick some clown butt. That's when I thought I heard something snap in Ted. He walked calmly out of the midway. He ate corn. He paid $1 to have a guy guess his weight. For a while, he slept on a bench in front of the talent tent, snoozing away, mustard-stained shirt with his free yardstick between his knees. He looked like a Happy Dutchman on a stick. I was so proud, holding that corn dog with that blank expression on his face. He looked like a Minnesotan. I snuck off and I tried to find a "I'm with Stupid" t-shirt to give him next year if he comes with us. As the sun set on the International Bazaar, romance was in the air. We passed by the talent tent and heard a group of junior high kids singing "Wasting Away Again" in Margaritaville. And when we passed the old mill, my wife says, "Why don't you ever say you love me?" I said, "I told you on the day we got married, and if anything changes, I'll let you know." She sighs and takes my arm. "You're so romantic." Yeah, I suppose. On the way out, I stopped and got an extra dozen corn dogs. They freeze up so nice. We got Ted in the car and took him back home, put him straight to bed. That was a lot for one guy. But you know what? That night, I found that "Why Americans Act That Way" pamphlet in the garbage. Later on that night, I snuck down to the kitchen, and there was my wife already heating up a corn dog out of the microwave. We sat and enjoyed our corn dogs in silence, letting the memories of the day wash over us. The perfect end to the perfect day.